We've got some big breaking news. Now, the High Court has suspended the new Ntsa controversial instant fine management system. The courts have also halted the implementation of this same system by Ntsa. Why? Because the petitioner, that is lawyer Shadrack Wambui, and a certain lobby group called the Sheria Mtaani have argued people don't understand the rationale behind that particular Ntsa system. And also, why is it that only one bank is being given the tender to take these fines? Is there something fishy? Stay tuned.
Well, the CEO of Sheria Mtaani, Wakili Stanley Kinyanjui, has explained the role of NGO called Sheria Mtaani and Shadrack Wambui. Shadrack Wambui, we are sorry, is not present because he's bereaved. He traveled to attend a burial. Of fundamental consideration is that yesterday Sheria Mtaani's portal received more than 600 requests for us to take up this matter. These are 600,000 Kenyans who petitioned to us to take up the matter on their behalf. Their cries are monumental. We agreed to take up this matter. Among the issues that we have put to the court and we are putting to the country is one, about speeding. Courts listen to an accused person. You take plea, you give circumstances that made you overspeed. I'll give 5 scenarios. Ambulances will not drive at the normal speed. They are going to be fined. We are now going to have ambulances going at a snail's speed, and very many Kenyans and the mothers who are going to give birth at Pumwani will die. The second issue is the circumstances, especially now when we have floods. People are driving alert that floods can from behind. So if you see a flood, storm water coming, are you going to drive at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour? You will have to overspeed to save your life. Third, criminal arms. Criminals sometimes want to carjack motorists. People drive so fast to rush to police stations to save their life. And very many situations, and that's why the law allowed that after you have taken plea, you are given time to explain. In this instant situation, there is no plea taking. Number 2, under the laws of this republic, all prosecutorial processes are governed by the Criminal Procedure Code. The Criminal Procedure Code and the Constitution of Kenya mandates only the judiciary to impose fines. Ntsa is an arm of the executive power of the state. The state cannot, through Ntsa, impose fines. That is making the judiciary lose its mandate under the 2010 Constitution. 3, the mandate to prosecute anybody who has committed a traffic offense is a mandate of the Director of Public Prosecution under Article 157. The Director of Public Prosecution has been removed from these processes. And we are saying that cannot be the practice as we are saying. Third, under the law, fines are static. Once you have been fined 10,000 shillings, it does not attract interest. government has no business to get interest from its own citizens. You are fined 7,000 shillings. You are given 7 days to pay. Failure to that, then that fine continues to increase, to attract interest. Under which law? You are either fined 10,000 shillings or 200 shillings, and you pay that. So that is an illegality and a government that has turned to extort from its own citizens. Next, we are told if you fail to pay, you will never transact on Ntsa portal. The offense was committed on Kangemi. That is the offense that the government has against you. If you want to sell your car, a different car, you are told you cannot transact on Ntsa platform. Under which law? Under which law? Kenyans who have taken plea are not restricted to transact on any other platform of government. This is illegal, it is unconstitutional, it is exploitative of the citizens of this country. Ntsa portal belongs to us. Article 1 of the Constitution says we, the people, are sovereign, not Ntsa. Another issue is public participation. When were motorists ever asked whether they want this law to become law? Failure to comply with Article 10 of the Constitution that demands public participation is fatal. And the judge has agreed with us that that is fatal. Lastly, KCB, where Kenyans are being told to pay, which government account, which judiciary account is in KCB? We are very certain this is a personal account of somebody where fines are going to be put. The drama about e-citizen is still there. Kenyans have always asked, who is the owner of e-citizen? So the second question we are asking, this money that is supposed to be paid to a KCB account, who are the signatories? And what is the law dealing with that money? Based on those arguments, we presented a serious petition to the judge, and the judge has allowed immediately cessation, no more payment of fines through that portal. They have been given time to respond, and we expect them to tell us within a very short time why they have been illegally processing this. We have an issue, and we have an issue on one issue. The judiciary seems to be tilting to bed with the executive. When these policy documents were being announced, the Chief Justice was present. And the Chief Justice could have simply advised them that this is illegal. Kenyans cannot accept where the executive has taken over the role to fine people. Next time, we will be fined for being citizens. Next time, women will be fined for having long hair. There must be order. There must be a process. Parliament is still there. If they want to take this process, let them take to Parliament. Let citizens be involved in active public participation for the law to be there. So, on our position, we have made it illegal. For now, any fine imposed is an illegal fine. Sheria Mtaani, Shadrack Omboi, complain, and we shall deal with that. Because this affects border friends of ours. Because this thing affects people who might not be able to follow in English. Allow me to put it in Kiswahili. That asasi ya kusajili magari NTSA walitoa ilani ya kwamba wataanza kupiga fine yeyote yule atakayekiuka sheria za barabarani ama za traffic kwa njia za mtandao. Juzi na jana Wakenya wamepigwa fine kila mmoja shilingi 10,000. Kosa la traffic linategemea upesi ama umeenda kiasi gani.
Tukiendelea hivi tutajipata sisi wote wengine tutarudi kama vile wanasema tulikuja na samaki, tutarudi mahali tulitoka. Wale walikuja na miwa wa Kisii watajipata huko, wale walikuja na mirawa Meru watajipata huko Meru. Kwa hivyo kama italazimu kura zetu zifanye Ruto akuwe one term president, akipenda rudi tena kama Trump, hiyo ni yake. Lakini mimi naambia Wakenya, tukaeni makini na tukae gangari. Tusiimbe tu term juu mtu anashiba.
Usinibo fake steady ukiwa proxy kila pedi kwa na doka we ni ngombe skena goat milioni kwanza na bob ile pipe tumedot na mchoro anza na dot naongeza skari mingi waulize to sky the limit ili video nyeshe tiris ni apatiwe degree simanishi chebi kisema ndishi kamili ile pressure kubwa ntona
Bades selector deno